Welcome to Trauma Pero No Drama with KSV. Join Manas, Karina, Susie, Vanessa every week as we share stories about life, family, trauma, drama, and everything in between. What up, guys? Welcome to another episode of Trauma Pero No Drama. And we're going to continue our conversation from last week. I went back and I re-listened to our episodes. And I want to apologize on behalf of Susie for bullying Vanessa unintentionally.
I bullied Vanessa? I listened to the episodes twice too, and I didn't catch myself bullying her.
Let me remind you.
Play it back for me.
We were talking about the bad pancake. That was in the last two episodes, right? Part 1 and part 2?
I believe so.
We were talking about the bad pancake.
What bad pancake?
About how, recap for those of you that didn't go listen to the episode. Anyway, where like you learn from your mistakes when you make your first bad pancake. You adjust, right?
Like if the temperature's too hot and it burns.
So te dijo prieta a ti.
Estúpida, espérate. I didn't even get to it. The offensive part was for you.
Okay, keep going.
Anyways.
I want to know what I did.
And then Susie was like...
Mana.
She said, oh, you were the bad pancake, meaning me. She's like... And I was like, no. I was perfectly baked from the beginning. You guys were the ones that were shitty, and Ma had to do everything she could to try and save the meal. And then she's like, the batter started getting a little thick. And then Vanessa was like, ah!
Oh, yeah. You call me fat.
No,
Thank you to telling everybody. I think everybody already noticed that I am a big concha. I'm a little oversized concha. Pero mana, you didn't have to rub it in public.
I didn't mean it like that. I meant it in the aspect that when pancake batter sits out, it starts to thicken.
Right. You were calling me a fat ass.
You didn't mean it offensive, but that's why I laughed. Because in that moment, I was like, and then Vanessa was like, ah! And then you still didn't get it.
I was
You're just
clueless?
like...
Yeah, I think you were clueless.
Yeah.
Because you didn't even apologize or anything.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Because I'm pretty sure that was in the same episode where we were talking about the No Mames boys, where one of them like called somebody a big back or something.
Oh, they called me a big back. I will never forgive them for that.
Yeah, and then here you are calling Vanessa thick.
Oh, I'm sorry,
So mean.
mana.
Oh, no, mi dedo sí está bien gordo. Parecen manitas de puerquito.
Puerquitos nomás tienen 3 dedos. They're like this.
Anyway. So yes, I apologize on behalf of Susie.
Yeah, it completely went over my head. I didn't mean it in that way. But clearly, Mana Karina took it that way.
Well,
She thought about it.
I realized that I'm always bullying Vanessa. I think I realized that today. So on behalf of myself, I apologize in advance because I know that will not be the first or last time that I do it.
Body shame me?
In fact, right before we started, when you were blowing your nose, I said, hold on, Chewbacca's.
Sí, cierto, Mana.
You know what? Sí, cierto. Ahora que me pongo a pensar, you guys are very mean to me.
I don't bully you.
What's up with you guys? I'm about to fucking leave.
I follow your lead.
Why do you? I follow Ivan's lead.
Oh, yeah. Compa Ivan is probably the biggest bully in this family.
Yeah, remember when he was laughing at her last episode? Literally, when she was crying, she had literal tears. And he was laughing at her.
In the background, he's just pointing and laughing in your face. Yeah.
You know what? Me voy a ir de esta familia.
You're going to run away?
I'm going to run away like that penguin ran away from his little group and never turned back.
He never turned back?
No, he never came back.
Who are we
He's
talking
lost.
about? Happy Feet?
You haven't seen that TikTok about that penguin? Que cuando los penguins...
The one that the killer whale ate?
No, que según cuando los penguins se enfadan de su like familia y su grupo...
They just run away.
They run away and they
just
abandon.
leave.
Okay, bye.
That's going to be...
We're looking for a new podcast member. The first name does have to start with a V, so we don't have to change the name. Mm-hmm. Oh, do you want to give us a timeline of when you'll be leaving, or?
¿Saben qué?
Don't forget you signed a contract, though, and we're going to sue you.
Sue me with what? I don't even get paid. What are you talking about?
You're right.
Le
You're
doy
right.
les doy mis servilletas de mocos.
Those might be valuable one day.
Yeah, when I'm famous.
When we're famous.
When we're famous, van a querer
Anyways.
mis estos moquitos.
You're disgusting. Reel it back in. What were your takeaways from the conversation? I feel like there were still some loose ends that we needed to clean up, but that was the one that stood out. The one.
The loose end que quedó en mi mente was something that you said right before you hit record, was that I was cold-hearted because I didn't cry. You guys, I don't know. Yo siento que para mí, I was bullied, you guys. You are, like, listeners, I was bullied severely as a child.
Yeah, because all her stories indicate that she was bullied, right? Not the other way around.
I was bullied by siblings. You know, and since I'm, you know,
Thank God I wasn't born yet, so it wasn't me.
For a
It's
while,
you.
For a while,
problem.
Listen,
It's
see,
you.
oh my God, ni siquiera me dejan hablar. For a while, I was the baby of the family, and I really missed those days when I was the baby.
For like 1 year.
It was 4 years.
2.
I was the baby.
Oh yeah, 4 years.
Anyway, I was very emotional as a child. I was a baby, and I cried.
A fucking crybaby.
And
she cried for everything.
And my sisters, and you know.
Well, she cried all her tears out.
Imagine Junior times 10.
They would call me La Chillona, and that really got to me. So now I don't cry. I don't cry anymore because I was bullied. So I try to like.
You see tears. What you caused?
Mm-hmm. Oh,
you turned her into a cold-hearted person with no tears.
Oh, Misa, I even said your mic's too close.
Why are you talking so? Why are you yelling? First of all,
porque me hace coraje that you guys were bullies to her, and now you guys used to bully her so much that now you guys bully me.
Huh?
She was a brat who always cried for everything, and she
always wanted to be.
She always wanted to be included in big kid stuff.
That's because I didn't want baby. Her there. I was a baby.
Exactly the point.
And I was a baby, and I felt left. I felt left out.
But Ma was always like, "You can't go if you don't take Susie with you." Fine.
Yeah, that's literally what I got. Mm-hmm.
Well, at least she let you go out, even though it was a huevo que se la tenían que llevar, pero salía a pasear.
They would do some. I think we're going to talk about this another episode. But yeah, that's what I got. That was my takeaway. That I apologize for not crying, you guys. You know, I cried on the inside. I just, you know, didn't cry on the outside. I see.
That makes no sense.
Yeah.
She was laughing in the inside seeing me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, for real. So, reel it back in. What else was the takeaway? Other than that we had severe trauma.
Nomás estoy en shock que me dijiste gorda.
I didn't call you gorda.
She didn't call you gorda. She called you thick.
Thick.
Thick batter.
Thick. You know, thick usually means...
A ti te dijo prieta. It's okay.
No, I didn't. I said she was burnt.
You call me burnt.
Mm-hmm.
That's the same thing.
Mm-hmm.
Crispy.
Just because you're the whiter from all of us.
Crispy. I called you crispy.
A ver, let's see.
Vanessa, we're not here to color match.
Yeah, don't be racist, Vanessa.
I'm not being racist.
Okay, you guys, reel it back
She called you prieta.
I didn't call you prieta. You guys,
she called you a little burnt, a little crispy.
You're getting off track. What was your takeaway from the episode? Oh, you already said that.
Yeah.
But that's what I brought up.
Well,
you didn't even remember until I said it.
Right, but you brought the memory back to me. It hurt my feelings. I'm very hurt right now.
I want to know what my mom thinks about you saying that she treated you like a man.
She did treat me like a man.
At the tender age of 2 months because that's all the clothes she could afford.
She was making me turn into maybe she wanted me to be a man.
Hold on, I need to translate. Ma dice Vanessa que tú pensabas que era niño y que no la querías porque parecía hombre y la querías que fuera hombre, pero no tenías vestidos porque parecía viejo. ¿Es cierto? Well,
especially with my fucking unibrow, I look like a man.
That unibrow was a problem in the family.
That was very traumatizing for me growing up because ¿sabes cómo me decía mi mamá? Tienes cejas de gusano sotador.
My mom said very offensive things to all of us all the time for anything.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't even know. Like, that's part of being Mexican, bro. You get bullied just to be bullied for funsies. And I think they do it to prep you so that when you go to school, then you don't feel bullied by the other kids because they already do it to you at home.
That's valid.
So you're telling me that I have to bully Junior and Minna for them to be able to aguantar el bully.
Yeah.
Talking about bully, can I talk about Junior?
Yeah.
So today Junior came home.
Just
no, what?
No, you can't talk about it. Never mind.
No?
I'm just kidding. Go.
Oh. So today Junior came home and it was 100-day of school. Y tenían que ir de crempas. And let me tell you que lo vistí muy bonito y hasta con un mustache. Y me dijo que no quería mustache because they were going to make fun of him. But that's not the point. So today he told me he got home. The first thing que me soltó el chisme was that un mocoso was bullying him on the bus. Y tú ya sabes que soy una... No.
Momager?
¿Cómo?
Una momager?
¿Qué es eso?
Yeah, that sounds dirty.
It's like a mom.
Momager?
Like a mom manager.
Se escuchaba como mama.
That's what the Kardashian mom is. She's a momager.
Don't compare us to something like that. Carry on.
Yeah, so when he started telling me that this little boy was bullying him, I got very mad, right? And it's the same little boy that bullied my little Minna in kindergarten. It's the same little jerk. So Junior said, his ass. Right. And then Junior was like telling me, Minna was telling me the whole story. The reason is that chiquillo no se sentaba in front because siblings have to sit with siblings. Pero when Minna got on the bus, it was like they took her spot, so she had to sit behind them. And she said that the only reason that boy, the bully, was sitting there because se deschongaron en el bus a putazos con otro chiquillo and they moved him in the front so that he had to sit with Junior. And then Junior, pues tú sabes que Junior's bien curioso and he likes to look around, and I guess Junior like looked over to him, like he looked at him like así nomás así rápido and like he minded his own business. El mocoso le gritó a mi Junior, stop staring at me, stop looking at me, but screaming. And he was like, look out the window. And then my little Junior se espantó and like nomás se hizo así and he looked out the window. And I was like, what did you say? Nothing. And I was like, okay, and where's all the things that I've told you to defend yourself? ¿Y no te estás defendiendo?
He's always defending himself at home with you.
Right.
Yeah, and when we went bowling last week,
he's a little bully.
What did he say the other day that we went bowling that me and you started cracking up at the bowling alley? Because he said it to me and you, like...
When you missed the ball, I think he said you almost got it.
No, there was something else. It was his turn to bowl. And me and Karina said something to him and he looked at us. What did he say? I don't remember anymore.
I can't remember. But he's a little savage.
Yeah.
So where's his savage moments with the bullies?
Uh-huh. Right. Pero el chiquillo le dijo que no lo mirara. And I told him, and I was like, what did you tell him? I was like, did you tell him that I wasn't even staring at you? And he was like, no. I was like, well, you told him, you should have told him, you're not even that nice looking for me to stare at you. And Junior was like, I didn't get to say that, but I'll say it next time. I'm like, okay.
What did Minna say? She didn't hear?
Was she not there?
She said that she didn't hear, but she did hear the kid yell, but she didn't hear, she didn't see it happened. Supposedly ella. She was probably minding her own business. A decir que si se lo putean, que se lo puteen.
Minna's like, I'm not getting my hands dirty for that boy.
Yeah, but I already told her that she needs to defend him. Well, Junior needs to learn how to defend himself, pero si ella ve que el chiquillo le dice cosas like she needs to stack up.
We'll see.
Si no, le dije que yo voy a subirme a ese bus and I'm going to cuss that little boy out. Oh. And I will.
Oh. But do you, I don't know.
I don't think if it's considered like bullying.
It was, well, he definitely picked on poor little Junior.
And then Minna says that when that kid starts to pick on someone, like he grabs a habit on picking on that kid. Mm-hmm. So I think my Junior's his next victim.
Oh, well, you better.
It's not going to happen in my eye.
You better nip that in the butt.
Well, it's not going to happen in your eye because you're not going to be there.
Obviously.
On your watch?
On my watch. There you go.
It's not going to be on her watch because she's not going to be there.
Oh, watch me walk up in the office and the principal hate me.
Girl, when Jocelyn was in elementary school and she would get bullied, that school hated to see me coming. Hated to see me come. Hated
to see you walking in?
Yeah. I was always in there fucking ready to throw hands.
As we should be.
Mm-hmm. I mean, I was ready to talk to all the adults civilized in a civilized manner.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you better prepare that kid.
Yeah.
Tell him to be ready.
I told Junior que si la próxima vez le diga otra cosa, que le dé un putazo en los huevos. Ya le dije. Se tiene que defender.
And what did Junior say?
He said, I can't do that. Yes, you can. You're going to have to.
Violence is not the answer.
It is when someone's starting to bullying you.
You have to use intelligent
it's the solution
so you don't get in trouble.
Well, he's going to do it when no one sees him.
Tell him to put poop in his locker.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Well, he's like 2 grades bigger than him. Does kinder count? Kinder, first, second. That's like 2 grades up of him.
Right. So that's not going to work.
No.
Well, you better figure it out.
Well, I'm going to go up in there. And I told Junior, give him until Monday. If he says something to you on Monday again, I'm going to go to the school. And I'm going to make a show out of it. I'm just kidding.
Wow. Though that was one of the things that I wanted to wrap up, bringing it back to
you were talking about bowling, so I brought it. It's like, told you about the bowling.
I know.
Guys, one off topic. I shaved my legs.
Finally. My gosh. It's been like a year.
How many razors did you go through?
Like 2.
A true Chewbacca. Compadre Ivan is so right.
Gosh. We should have taken a before and after.
I was actually going to tell you to wax me, but I didn't want you to soft conchas me. So I did it on my own. I shaved my legs.
You should have just let me do it.
You know how long it was? It was since last year that I hadn't shaved.
Oh my gosh. Anyway, reeling it back in.
Yeah. Estoy bien más blanca, mira.
Ay, sí, mira. Blanquísima. Casi te confundí con American. With the background wall. You almost blended in there real quick. Blinded all of the listeners. I mean, viewers. Speaking of viewers.
Yes.
I think you have something to say about our video quality.
Oh, yeah, you guys. There is none. They're non-existent. And you may be asking yourself,
girl,
why? Well, I ain't got no answer. I think I need you guys to bombard YouTube IT because our channel was hacked. I don't even know why it was hacked.
Are you sure it wasn't Karina logging in from her computer and they considered it as hacked?
I don't know. It probably was me.
Maybe.
Because it all started after I started uploading the audio versions of the podcast.
But we were hacked and basically our videos wouldn't upload. And when I got in touch with YouTube, the YouTube personnel people, they said that typically happens when the channel gets locked or hacked and they lock it.
So tell them to unlock it.
I tried that and they couldn't.
People want to see my pretty face.
Yeah, so you guys, you might...
No, let's not upload. So I haven't been wearing my makeup and I've been looking a little rough.
A little?
A little? What do you mean?
My gosh.
You said a little? You call me thick. A gorda concha.
I didn't call you a gorda concha.
Ugly. Bueno, sí estoy fea.
She didn't call you a gorda concha. She called you a concha gorda.
No, I didn't. Karina's the one who said you were Chewbacca. And she's the one who said I meant thick when I didn't mean thick. She meant thick.
Cállate los hocico. She gave me a ride here. I'm going to have to walk my ass home.
I mean, oh.
I just got a flashback of your annoying ass 3-year-old self.
That's because I had to defend myself with all that I had.
What did she tell you? Save the whales?
Yeah.
Did you guys see that we saved the turtles? They're no longer in danger of becoming extinct.
Yes, I saw.
Yes, I was so proud of myself.
Right.
I thought of it when I saw it.
Follow. Well, yeah, follow our new YouTube channel that I'm going to have to create and upload and transfer everything to. Yeah, make sure you look for it. I don't know. It can't have the same name.
Maybe.
KSV 2.0.
Yeah, look for KSV 2.0. And then follow us on there so you can see us and see Vanessa looking ratchet for the last year.
Oh, yeah. This is the last year. I stopped.
Yeah.
No.
You're not even angry that she called you ratchet looking? See, that's
lo
the problem.
dijo.
It's because you don't get mad when we bully you. So it's like you need that.
Because I'm fucking used to it. Because you guys bully me in the podcast and out of the
we do not bully you outside of the podcast.
Really?
Yeah, this is for entertainment purposes only.
Yeah.
Really?
It's because you're the money. You're the money.
So we're getting paid and you guys are keeping my part of the money?
A huevo.
Is that what I'm understanding?
A huevo.
Obvio. See? Just keep saying dumb shit like out of the bloom.
So...
You're not getting paid? No, you're not.
No. But you signed a contract, so if you leave, we'll sue you.
What are you going to sue me for?
Whatever you got.
Bella?
She's not even yours anymore.
Oh, de veras, she's not.
You literally gave her away.
Yeah.
You're like, can you watch my dog for a day? And it's been like 18 years.
I told you to be her foster care parents. She's in foster care right now, okay?
Oh, yeah. I should start feeding her like she's in foster care.
Well, it won't affect her because she is a little weighted.
She is a little fat.
A little overweight.
She's a little plump.
She's getting thick. She's getting the thick thighs.
I didn't mean it in that way. You guys, bring it back. Our listeners are like probably like, what the hell are these girls?
They're all over the place.
Yeah.
Well, this is your fault because I started very structured with this episode and then you guys fucked it up.
I didn't fuck it up. Vanessa fucked it up with her bullying story. Vanessa.
Yeah. So anyways, I can't. Anyways, big shout out to all of our day ones that continue to listen to Vanessa's shenanigans and...
Right, because I'm the favorite. I'm the funny one.
Anyways, for real. And
look at compadre rolling. Compadre.
He's so over it. You got feedback? Did you get feedback?
We did. We all did. So I just want to appreciate Juan for sharing his story with us. And although we won't give away all of the details of, what he shared from his trauma growing up, but
we should. I'm just kidding.
Gosh. But I just want to say thank you for, taking the time to share your story because it made at least me feel like we weren't the only ones. And Juan made a valid point where he thought, growing up in the way that he grew up or was being raised, that he thought he was the only one going through stuff like that. But I think that in itself is why we do the podcast, because we want our listeners to know, like, if you went through stuff like that, like, you're really not alone. Like, we say it all the time, but we probably all grew up with similar, maybe not identical issues, but similarities.
Yeah. And I think some of it too has to do with like how you're surrounded, like who you're surrounded with. Mm-hmm. Because like when we were growing up, there wasn't as much Latino community like in school. Mm-hmm. Like I was the only one there for a few years, or maybe just a couple of us. And I remember it was like 5th grade or in the 6th grade, somewhere in there, they brought in like people that came in and talked about like abuse and like what abuse looks like. And they're like, if you ever are abused, like this is the phone number that you call. And then they were like, raise your hand if you've ever felt threatened at home. Raise your hand if you have ever been hit by a parent. And I was like, if I raise my hand, am I gonna get my ass beat?
So sad.
Because it was like everything that they were describing was literal abuse. And like, sorry ma, pero si nos pegabas. Like, she used to beat the shit out of us. So it's like, can I tell them? Like, what happens if I say something? Mm-hmm. And all the other little white kids are just like, I'm good.
Yeah, I get that.
I got grounded once.
They put me on timeout on the wall.
Yeah, Juan made that point too, about the beatings. Oh, so sorry, Juan. We're with you. But yeah, like sometimes those came from like, it was like, así como dijo él, like you were doing something and then like you made the slightest little mistake and it was over.
Do you don't remember like being asked to go get something and then you would bring it back and you took too long to bring it?
Yeah.
So guamazo?
Yeah. Or even worse, when your sibling did something and they sent you to get the weapon of choice, and then because you took too long or because you were hesitant.
Just for bringing it.
Or you were hesitant to hand it over.
Girl, I don't know what you're talking about because mi mamá cuando te decía tráeme el cinto, tú corrías por el puto cinto.
A huevo, because...
Laughing.
A huevo, because I knew that if I hesitated even the slightest, guess who was front line? Guess who was right next to you?
Yeah, because we got threatened with that too. Like, if you don't go get it, you're on the list.
Yeah.
Which I don't understand why. Why? Okay, si alguien uno hacía algo, ¿por qué se tenía que desquitar con todos? Like that's not my, like I don't understand
it's called
that.
Equal opportunity.
No, I don't. Es como si cuando yo estoy regañando a Junior, yo no estoy regañando a Jimena también y Axel. Like si Junior hace algo, yo regaño a Junior.
Well, this started since the beginning.
If it's something that they did all grouply because they do things, se ponen de acuerdo para hacer
Pero nunca,
cosas.
you've never caught yourself where you like yell at one, but you're already irritated. So anything that the other two will do, you will snap at them.
Well, yeah, because Jimena's laughing, it makes me mad because she's over there giggling because of Junior.
So what does that have to do with Baby Axel and Baby Junior?
Yeah, so
because
like,
Mena's laughing.
No,
why are you mad at them?
No. Hay que decir que yo estoy regañando a Junior, right? And Mena, so I like, Junior is like, stop laughing. And I look over and Mena's like, and then Axel hace todo que hace Mena.
That was us legit.
Have you noticed that Axel repite las cosas?
No.
Lately, he's
at
like,
that age.
He's at that age that he like sees something, someone's doing something, and he repeats it. Well, si ve que Jimena se está riendo cuando yo estoy regañando a Junior, también él se empieza a reír. And I'm like, y ya cuando yo volteo, les digo, it's not fucking funny. Y luego ya se calman. Pero Mena todavía es like, she's like smirking about it. So, sí. Pero yo estoy diciendo que ¿por qué pega? Porque mi mamá nos pegaba a todos.
That's not what you were saying. You were saying, like, why does a punishment have to go to everybody? And I have to keep that because I was thinking about that today. That goes all the way back to the beginning of time. Because why does every girl have to suffer
more
with childbirth and all that stuff? Because God supposedly punished Eve for being a little ho-ho with Adam. And now we're all punished for the rest of history.
Well, that's their fault because they were being ho-hos and they didn't want to wait for marriage.
But that's what she's saying. Que todo empezó allí.
Yeah.
So it's their fault.
It's fucking Eve's fault, that bitch.
Bueno, también el pinche calenturiento de Evo. ¿O cómo se llama? Adam.
She said Evo. Tell me you haven't done your first communion without telling me you haven't done your first communion.
Well, you guys understood what I meant to say.
Yeah, but I never really thought about it like that. It was just the way that we grew up. So I knew that if one was in trouble, there was a 99.999999999% chance that we were all in trouble.
Was it because we would laugh at each other?
No, because I wouldn't laugh. I wouldn't laugh when one of us got beat. If anything, I was petrified.
There's only a couple of us that would laugh when that happened.
Yo me escondía abajo de la
and they're
cama.
Not in this room.
Huh?
I have a serious question. I was thinking about this. I was thinking about this the day that Juan reached out and was talking to us. Do you guys remember like around what age you were when you got your last like beating from my mom?
Like real beating?
Yeah,
that's a good question.
Because I think I was like in the 5th grade. And
like beating, como que
así como nos daban nuestras putizas que me decía, ve, tráeme el chicote y sopas perico.
Like,
girl,
por eso, like,
chicotes.
beating, like...
Huh?
We didn't have chicotes.
That's what she called it? It was that, like, jump rope thing.
She did have a jump rope.
I forgot about that.
She had the jump rope. She had those plastic chanclas, clear ones.
Vanessa, we're not here to list her weapons.
She had the cable de la aspiradora, the ganchos, the metal ones, el cinto de la vía, and she
literally picked up anything that was close by.
Yeah, anything.
Right. I don't even know how
allegedly
didn't take us.
Allegedly.
Did she ever use a spoon?
She did.
Like white people talk about the wooden spoon. Like, did we have?
She did. She did once with me, but it wasn't like her weapon of choice.
It was just what was close by.
It was what was close by, and we were in the kitchen, so that's what she used.
Dang.
But I was trying to remember when that last time was, and I think it was like when I was like in 5th grade, and I remember someone had asked me por qué traía welts. Like cuando te pegan, ya es que se te hincha, like te queda la marca. And then I came home and I was crying to her and I told her that somebody was questioning me on why I had welts. And she was like, they questioned you? And I was like, yeah. And then no offense, ma, she laughed. Like, she laughed and she's like, I don't believe you. But then I don't remember her hitting me ever again after that.
Pero ya no te pegaba a ti, pero se desquitaba con los que seguían.
Sí me volaban cachetadas, pero no así como not like how she did.
She probably thought that nobody was going to ever question us.
Maybe. And that, yo también me pongo a pensar, like, what would have happened if one of us ever snitched?
She would have been in jail.
Allegedly, about this alleged abuse.
Mm-hmm.
Would she be in jail?
Well, DCSF would have gotten involved in some kind of way. Yeah. They have to investigate any abuse cases.
Yeah.
So we would have been in foster care?
Yeah, you'd probably be with some white family right now, rich, rolling in dough.
Why didn't you guys fucking snitch then?
Why didn't you snitch?
Porque yo ya sabía cómo me iba a ir en la casa.
Ah, huevo, yo también.
Yeah. You can't snitch. That's not an option.
No. That's really sad que nosotros vivimos así. We didn't have a nice childhood.
Vanessa, you're being dramatic.
Vanessa, you can't focus on the negative.
There were some good moments there.
Some. I don't remember them, though.
Well, that's because you chose to block out your entire childhood.
Right, because it was so traumatizing for us. Dude, I would literally hide under the bed.
Well, you guys, Ivan is giving us a signal before we get into what Vanessa was going to say. You will have to catch us on the next episode.
I probably won't even remember, y'all. So.
Probably not. But make sure that you guys are following us on all of our socials. Reach out if you have any stories that you would like to share. No se les olvide seguir nuestro nuevo canal de YouTube, KSV 2.0. Thank you, Ivan, for the name idea. And we will see you on the next episode.
Bye.
Bye.